All right, what have we got today? We have a new category of thing for the channel. We have a smart pager alarm system that works on the Wi-Fi. No idea. Okay, let's see here. There's a yellow ribbon. So if you're ancient like me and there's an oak tree around, you know what to do with this. Okay, so we've got some mounting wall plugs and screws. We have a USB A to mini USB B. Wah, wah. Strike one. And then we have this manual. And then we have a call button, which is attached to the yellow ribbon. So I think what this is for is if you are if you're in control, if you are caring for elderly folks, this call button. So you can kind of just, you don't have to be up in their grill the whole time, and they can have a life, But then if they need you, you're there, right? That's cool. That's a good idea, isn't that? Okay, there's some sort of reset button, and there's an on-off switch. And then this is the part that you use the hardware to attach the wall. And then what you do is you put this thing near your station or what have you. And at this point, I need to read the manual to get more information on what we're going on here. Okay. Multifunctional pager. Okay. So we got an indicator lamp. It says SOS. Okay, so you can pair this with these buttons, and you can compare it with a smartphone app. That button, that reset button in the back that I showed you, that button right there, you push that for 1 second to pair it with the SOS button, or the call button, or you press it for 6 seconds to pair it with a smartphone. And there's two different apps, looks like. One called Tuya Smart and one called Smart Life. My guess is that one of them is for use with the Apple phones, and the other one for use with the Android variety of phones. And then there's a test procedure, and then, okay, so if you want to grab the mobile apps, there you go. You can grab them ahead of time. Check them out, see if you dig them. I'll just try and hold still there for a few seconds. Okay. And you also connect this to your Wi-Fi. And then you do all that stuff on your app. And yeah. It's kind of neat. So if you're out and about and there's some sort of emergency and somebody has fallen and they can't get up, they can push that button. Hopefully this is not connected to somebody else's. And then they push that button and the green light flashes, and then you will get a notification if you're not within earshot of the canardly, of the device itself. Let's see if it's got any charge in it. It doesn't appear so. And this is a micro B affair. So we're going to need a block. One block. And plug that in. And plug that in. And we'll plug this in. Now, I don't know if this means that Okay, it's on. So let's see what happens. This might be loud, I don't know. So the deal was, and this will just be the basic. I'm not going to go through the whole app and everything. Okay, so it's short press. And then, right, and now you've paired it. So if I hit this, that will tell me that something's going on. Now, I'm told there's like 15 different songs you can do for that, and perhaps you can assign a different song for each buzzer. So if you've got two people you're looking after, you'll know who is in distress or needs your help. And that wasn't, the Wi-Fi wasn't required to do that. But if you want app notifications, then you're going to have to connect to your Wi-Fi, of course. Of course. This is actually a pretty full-featured little device, and if this is of interest and you want to know more about this, comment in the comment section, because this is a lot more involved than I thought it was at first glance. So just some quick specs: operating voltage 5 volts, static current greater than 60 milliamps, alarm current greater than 200 milliamps, wireless frequency 433.92 megahertz, Wi-Fi IEEE 802.11, BGN 2.4G, working temperature 10 to 50 degrees. Okay, here's a little Q&A. I am going to read through this really quick because it will probably answer questions that I don't know the answer to. Does the receiver need to plug in USB power cable all the time? Yes, so it does not have its own battery, has to stay plugged in. What if the SOS button cannot make the receiver alarm? Please check the SOS button to see if it has been paired with the receiver successfully. Please check if the SOS button is still powered. Press the SOS button to see if the light lights up. Please make sure the SOS button is within 230 feet or 70 meters range of the receiver. That's pretty good. That's going to cover, most houses. And if you got a house bigger than that, you're not buying something off of Amazon to do this with. Are ya? Probably not. What if the receiver cannot connect to the smartphone? Make sure the smartphone and receiver are in the same Wi-Fi network. Can I take the SOS button outside? No. The SOS button needs to be used within 230. Okay. So, yeah, you can't take it outside. In other words, you can't, go on a trip with the thing. But, I mean, if you're within range and you're, just outside, so, you're on the porch or something, I'm sure it'd be okay. But, of course, if you're going to use a product like this, you're going to test the product thoroughly beforehand. All right. So what we've got here is we've got, as always, more details in the description. Check it out. But you've got the smart pager alarm system.